So we're still early into this NBA season, and there's a lot of things that I'm seeing, and there's 5 teams that I want to. They're a lot better than I may have anticipated, and I'm gonna break down if it's a trend. Meaning, is it just here today, gone tomorrow? They're just gonna revert back to what they're used to, or is it a here to stay? I'm gonna first talk about Portland. Currently, Portland is number 1 in the West. They are 6-0 or 4-0. I'm sorry, and they have Damian Lillard looks like he ain't missed no type of time. Anthony Simon has looked good. Jeremy Grant has been a welcome addition to the Pacers. I mean, the Portland team. So the question is, are they here to stay or is it a trend? I'm going to say they're here to stay, but I don't think that they are one of the top 6 teams in the top. Let me say this. I do think they're probably one of the top 6 teams. I don't think they're good enough to be the number 1 team in the West. Damian Lillard is still Damian Lillard. He's fighting for that MVP at this point. Anthony Simon, he scored 22 in like the third quarter the other night. This team looks good. But the things that I question about Portland are still questions, i.e. their defense. I mean, you saw the Lakers game. The Lakers lost that game more than Portland won. Their defense still isn't that good, but Dame is Dame's on another level, and it always was. Is there another person, or can the entire team help? It was always Dame and CJ, and then it was just a very, very steep fall. Now you have Nurkic playing well, and Jeremy Grant's playing well. He hit the game winner against the Lakers. Anthony Simon's playing well. Like Josh Hart is playing some important minutes. I think they're here to stay. I just don't think that they're like good enough to remain the number 1 seed in the West. But Portland is here to stay with how good they are. They've been good. They've been good. So I think they're here to stay. Utah Jazz, they're definitely a trend. And it's not only right now they're 3-1 and they're 4th in the West. Right now, not only do I know it's a trend, I'm sure it's a trend because the Utah Jazz do not want to be this good. Danny Ainge does not want to be this good. You don't trade your whole freaking team, your best 2 players, pretty much. They're tanking for Victor. That's what they're doing. So they are not happy in the slightest management, higher ups are not happy in the slightest that they're 3-1 right now. So yeah, no, don't. That for sure is a trend. That is I know for sure because they don't want to be that good. Another team is the Spurs. The Spurs are currently 3rd in the West. The Spurs, where this is the same team with their head coach, Greg Popovich, said, yo, don't run to Vegas and vote for us to win the championship. This team's not that good, honestly. I'm shocked that they're 3-1, but yeah, Keldon Johnson, Josh Richardson, George Dieng, Joshua Primo's all right. Zach, this is not a good team. This is not a good team in the slightest. I think they're gonna Romeo Langford's on this team. I did not realize that. Trey Jones. Yeah, no, this is not a good team. Watch, they're not. This team is currently 10th in points per game with 117, 19th in rebounds per game, 44. First in assists, 30 assists a game. You think that's going to last? In fact, let's go to Utah for a second. Utah is currently 4th in points per game, 7th in rebounds, 3rd in assists. You think it's going to last? Come on now. I'm curious just to see what Portland is in defense. 9th in opponents' points per game. They're 9th in defense. Damn. They're 29th in assists per game, though. But, no. Yeah. So I think that Portland is here to stay, just because offensively they're okay, they're good, and players are stepping up. Utah and the Spurs for sure. Trends. Another team that on this list is the Charlotte Hornets. Um, the Charlotte Hornets are currently third in points per game, 12th in rebounds, fifth in assists, and this is all. I don't think LaMelo Ball is like. I think he is probably playing. But I don't think this is. I think this is more of a trend, because we've seen this. We've seen them go on stretches, and while they can make it to the wild card, they can make or the play in, they can make it to the playoffs probably, but I don't see it. This is a very young team as well. I mean, think about it. Let me just give you the ages of this team. 21, 22, 28, 24, 20, 24, 19, 24, 21, 27, 26, 32. Who was there? Gordon Hayward is 32. 20, 21, 32. Mason Plumlee's on this team? 24, like years of experience. 2 years, 1 year, 7 year, 2 years, a rookie. 3 years, a rookie. 5 years, 2 years, 3 years, 7 years, 12 years. Gordon Hayward is 12 years. 1 year, 9 years. Damn, Mason Plumlee's been here for 9 years. And 3. Yeah, no, I don't. I think it's a trend. Those are one of those teams where they're young. I just don't know if it's going to last. And lastly, my beloved Washington Wizards are sitting 2-1. The Washington Wizards are currently 23rd in points per game, 24th in rebounds per game, 17th and 8th in opponents. They're all right defensively. I think it's a trend, man. I've seen this too many times, man. Hell, remember what this was last year, 2 years ago? They start off like 8-1 or something, and then just fell off the map. I hope it's different. I will say that they're more enjoyable to watch. With Will Barton looks good, Kristaps Porzingis looks good, Monte Morris looks good, Kuzma looks like Kuzma, DeLon Wright looks good. Of course, Bradley Bill's doing Bradley Bill things. Bradley Bill and Will Barton were drafted in the same draft. But Johnny Davis does not look good. I just think it's a trend, man. I think it's a trend. I don't think that they're this good, unfortunately. So yeah, I think all of them. I think Portland is here to stay, and Utah, Spurs, Charlotte, and Washington are trends. So that's my assumption. Oh man, you stayed to the end of the video. I appreciate you. If you like what you saw, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you'll never miss any content from your boy. You can also go back and watch past episodes, past clips, and don't forget that the Unpopular Podcast new episodes drop every Wednesday and Saturday. Appreciate you.